Okay, so Worcester Scrabble Club is a place probably best described as serious fun. We like to tell folks that anybody's welcome, obviously, and some nights we have folks who drop in from around the country who happen to be in the Worcester area. They've seen us on the internet, they've heard about us through word of mouth or what have you. It's different than playing online because you're right there with a real person. It's the same game. It's slightly different than Words with Friends, which a lot of folks are familiar with. So a few things we do for newcomers. There's no charge for your first visit. You get to use, if you'd like, the cheat sheet, which is the short words of 2 and 3 letters, as well as words containing X, Q, Z, J that score lots of points. And on any given night, we'll have maybe 10 or 12 players, and they'll range from what we call living room players or tile pushers to highly practiced, very dangerous tournament players who can beat you 6 ways to Sunday. It's probably not the best club for players who are absolutely new to Scrabble, because you're going to be paired up with somebody who at the very least has played a good amount of Scrabble. I also tell newcomers to tournament Scrabble, check your ego at the door. This really helps because the first time you sit down to play somebody who does what we call anagramming, which is they look at strings of gibberish and make sense out of them and practice them on flashcards or on computers over and over, you'll be amazed by what they come up with. And you'll sit there and say, is that a word? Most of the players at our club have at one time or another sampled or are regulars at Tournament Scrabble. And there are about 2,500 or so serious tournament players in North America. I was at a tournament recently and a player approached me who's a very good player, and he had lost a game to his opponent who played what we call a bingo, using all your tiles, on the last play, like a walk-off home run, with the word Tolarjev, T-O-L-A-R-J-E-V. And he looked at me and said, what is that anyway? And I said, well, that's a monetary unit of Slovenia.